we bring in the students, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Right now I have Daryl French. Come on in here. So good to see you.
Now, I got a question for you guys, okay? So I believe that the Chiefs are going to go undefeated. I just want to know, what do you guys think?
No. I got too much respect for the NFL and the elite competition within the NFL to assume that. That's number one. Number two, they've barely won some of the games they've won. I know they're undefeated, and there's a lot to be said about that. Their defense is elite. They got D-Hop now to go with Patrick Mahomes. You still got Kelsey in the crew. But when you look at the rest of the league, any given Sunday, one game, yeah, I might predict you'll win the Super Bowl. But to go the whole season undefeated, you ain't going to have one off week. I'm not going to believe that.
That's what makes it so hard. I agree with you, Stephen A., because it's so hard to get up every single week. And you have a couple of those nail biters, and some games that you play really well, your defense doesn't play well to back you up. And if all it takes, their defense has been playing unbelievable. They're going to have a bad game sooner or later. Yeah. Even the Baltimore, when I was on that 2000 team, we had a game in which we gave up 35 points. And so I don't believe they'll go undefeated. I agree with you also, Stephen A. Just because we believe they can win the Super Bowl, that doesn't mean they have to go undefeated in order to do it.
I think as a fan, selfishly, I want to see something great that only rarely happens in a lifetime.
What about a three-peat?
That's cool. We've seen that, though.
No, you haven't. Not in football.
Not in football.
That is a Snapple fact. I apologize.
That's right.
I stand corrected.
Cam, let me ask you this. What do you think? It's a great question, and it obviously can't happen. What do you think is more likely, that they three-peat or they go undefeated? It just makes me think of that Patriots team, right? That went undefeated with Randy Moss and didn't finish the job.
I think it's more likely to go undefeated.
Okay.
Because I'm going to tell you, it's a the competition in the AFC is nothing like we've seen in recent past. You got Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Those guys right there alone. Yeah. Versus the NFC, which it's a lot of unproven things. So I would say undefeated.
Okay. What would you say, Shay?
I say three-peat. I don't believe they're going to go undefeated in the regular season.
I don't believe it either. I'd say the three-peat before I think they're going to go undefeated.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Okay. Up next, we have Kevin Williams from Morehouse. Hello, Kevin. How are we doing?
How you doing, Miss Mother? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm excellent. How are you?
What's going on, Stephen A? How you doing? What's going on, crew? What's going on? What's going on?
What
What's going on, Cam, baby? How you doing,
fresh,
baby? Hey, I'm
that Beijing hitting, ain't it?
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Gotta be fresh and clean.
Yeah.
So, good morning, you guys. So, as you know, Baltimore secured the victory yesterday, and they overcame a deficit.
Yep.
Lamar, I believe the Baltimore Ravens will win the Super Bowl this year. What do you guys believe?
I'm with you. I think it's time. And Stephen A., it's circumstantial. We've never seen this type of Baltimore team, for as confident as Lamar has been playing, winning not only in the pocket, winning not only on the run attack, winning not with his scrambling decision-making, but also throwing the football and just playmaking. We haven't really seen that. And I think the thing that his greatness is amongst us, and we're seeing something. Now, I will give a comparable, though, which will go to your point. We're seeing the modern-day Peyton Manning right before our eyes. Peyton was so great.
Let me do a thing right now. Let's make sure we're good here. Okay. Yep.
We good?
Yeah.
Peyton Manning was so dominant for so long with no meaningful postseason success. The same thing has happened for Lamar. Once that click, watch out.
Okay.
So this is why I would disagree with you, because let me tell you what else we haven't seen. A Baltimore Ravens defense this bad. We saw Patrick Mahomes in 2018 throw 50 touchdowns with 10 interceptions, win the MVP, get to the AFC Championship game, and what happened? They lose in a walk-off. Tom Brady. And that's what I'm afraid that's going to happen. Because think about it. They gave up 34 last night, almost 36 in a two-point conversion. Gave up 38. At some point in time, let's just say for the sake of argument, Lamar doesn't throw for 5. He doesn't have 4 touchdowns.
He struggles.
Then what happens? Because the defense hasn't shown you against quality competition that they can suppress anybody. They lost to the Raiders. Two of the worst teams in the NFL, the Browns and the Raiders, beat the Ravens.
On defense. Defense malfunction.
What do you think, future president?
Well, thank you. I approve that message.